I'm MBKiss and this is my survival world. In this video I'm going to recap what all has been done the past month and a little bit of December. This world has been made in 1.18 but I play in 1.19.3 on difficulty hard. Currently nothing in this world is somewhat finished. I'm not that organized when I play and I want to build a lot of things. But we all gotta start somewhere. So let's see what I have in this world. On the left we have the Secret Cavern Mega Build. This other path leads to Paladin Abbey and this non-existing path leads to Serene Hamlet. It's not much of a hamlet yet, but it is where I have built my tree collecting farm. So let's head towards the hamlet first. Sorry, don't mind me. I was a little hungry from that little walk over here. This is Serene Hamlet. As you can see, nothing really here. And also don't mind my really messy storage setup. It will get better soon. Here I have my automatic collecting tree farm, which means I have some hopper minecarts on some rails underneath the surface collecting my saplings and drops for when I cut down the trees. The surrounding area will become a hamlet eventually, and mainly there will be a storage building for all the wood and extras I'm collecting here. I also recorded a little episode where I was collecting moss and I did so in this area. It's becoming nighttime, so let's have a little nap before continuing on this tour. Or maybe not? Come on. Please let me have a sleep. Yes. Let's continue. So as you can see, I've built this very big rectangle, which is big enough so I can chop down the trees and leave the leaves enough time to decay before planting new ones. Then in this little hole is where all the stuff is collected. As you can see, just a double chest with a lot of hoppers. Nothing too fancy to see here. It fills up a bit too quick when collecting wood, but we will work on that another time. Probably when we build a storage building. Yeah, there is so much left to do around here to make it look pretty and not such an eyesore. Houses, storage, even some custom trees and nature surrounding the hamlet. A lot of stuff to do, and that will be in the upcoming episodes. Now let's head back towards where we started off and go take a look at the next area. So we're back here at the little crossroads and we're going to head out the second path to Paladin Abbey. As we walk up here towards the Paladin Abbey, I want to explain a bit what it is. Paladin Abbey is my villager trading hall. Paladin is just a simple translation of trading in, I believe, Tagalog, and it sounded just right for this abbey here. Also here you can see another cobblestone dotted future road leading towards a future project. I have so many. First here to the right you can see my villager breeder with here the breeders. And here are all the grown-up babies. I've halted the breeding for now until we build more of the abbey. And here are the rails leading inside. Let's walk up front so I can explain the abbey a little bit. Oh, yes, that's the dirt path from the village I borrowed some villagers from. This is the front of the abbey. Pretty, ain't it? The abbey will have a grand church cathedral bit in the middle, connecting 3 wings filled with villagers for trading. It will have a big tower and load of pews for people to visit. We have 3 big wings from the cathedral. 2 bigger here on the right and then 1 smaller here on the left, which probably will contain some masons for the terracotta trades, and then in the biggers we will figure out as we go. Now let's go inside. Oh, before we go inside, there is a little connecting building between the 2 wings on the right that will have stairs leading up to the 2nd level of the wings. I will tell you more about it later. Here I have set up my librarians. I have not got all of them yet, but the ones I needed I have. Then I have some toolsmiths, a blacksmith, and here in the end I have some fletchers, as this is the way how I get my easy emeralds. I'll just chop some wood and trade them the sticks. I really needed this method because I don't know how to do it else. There you can see my trees. And here in the back we have a lane for a zombie for when we decide to cure or zombify and cure the villagers so we get better prices. As you can see, we still need to fill a lot of spaces and we have so much more to go. Here you can see I've started laying out the floor of the cathedral for the height, and yeah, I've come really far with that. Then we have a little courtyard here in between the buildings. It's still not on the level that I need it to be, but that's why I built or grow my trees there, and I don't mind the potsil for now. Here we have some cows in the basement for the leather for books, because yeah, you need leather. Then I have my wheat fields to breed up the cows, of course. I also have underneath the first wing my sugarcane farm for the paper I needed. And then yes, of course, this little area I grow my spruce trees because those are the easiest to cut down, and some dark oak trees. I really needed the wood and the emeralds, of course. Then inside here, oh, let's have a little sleep. Here's a little bit of the storage, and here are the 2 stairs I talked about leading up to the 2nd level of the wings. Here will be all the storage for the villagers that will have a little hopper going down into a chest above their heads, so I can easily trade with them, and there's always stuff and emeralds in those chests to get the trades I need. So the first one will be like with the librarians, there will be a hopper on those chests, and that will be filled with books so I can trade them with the librarians. Then yeah, you've seen most of this. Let's head outside and I can tell you a bit further. We did some spruce collecting and some dark oak collecting for the roofs of this building. Probably the wings will have the dark oak as building material, and the connecting part and the main church cathedral thing in the middle will have the spruce as the roof material. I also really need to start and texture it because this diorite is very pretty. I wanna texture it up with some calcite, bone blocks maybe. We'll see. Maybe some terracotta, white terracotta. And then also these stone bits will also be texturized. Now, that's my building. Now let's head back to where we started to see the last area I still have left to show you. And here we are at the last area. This is for the secret cavern. This is for now just a little campsite, and this is my entrance now towards the mob farm under the ground. As you can see, I have beautiful storage. This was for the first dig out towards the level I wanted to be. So I gathered everything up here, but now my storage is down at the bottom of the pit. Also, here is my little horsey. And yes, this area is going to be a little camp in the forest in the future. For the entrance of the actual secret cavern is going to be elsewhere, but that's something I still have to figure out where and figure out what would be a nice spot for to enter. And yeah, for now it's just a little ugly with all this storage. Let's head inside. As you can see, a very safe tunnel towards my dig out. And here you have it, the big sphere. Well, what I have of it yet. I just have the middle part dug down to the level the mob farm is. It will eventually go further down, but for now, this is it. There's going to be a sphere, so all the mobs that will be spawning will spawn in on the platforms and not elsewhere in caves or caves I didn't light up or etc. The secret cavern will be a big sphere cave with at the bottom probably water, and in one of the directions it will have like a ravine bursted open cavern which will hold an entrance towards the mob farm. Underneath will be dug down as well because I want to fill it up all with water and have a beautiful bridge towards the mob farm itself, because this is a place where a secret society is going to worship the god or the thing they want to worship, and the lore is that the mobs and the drops they give are sacrifices towards that god or that higher being. I'm not sure yet what the exact wording will be, but for now that's what we'll go with. As you can see, also very pretty storage again. It's just the barrels and underneath the mob farm, which has a very pretty kill room right now, will be an automatic sorting storage for all the drops it will give. With all I have shown, I have some goals for these 3 areas I have shown today. These goals are for February, but who knows if I can make it. First off, I want to build the storage in the hamlet of Tsarine, because I really need the storage for the wood there. It's filling up and I can't place more barrels and chests everywhere. That chest monster is... yeah, no. Then I want to connect the road to the hamlet. I want to build the wings of the Paladin Abbey so I can figure out all the villagers. I want to carve the sphere in the secret cavern so I can dig out more beacon sections without going into the wall. So yeah, dig out one section is also one of my goals in February. We'll see how we'll do. Then I also have some statistics I wanted to share. This is not what I mined in this past month, but it's more like until now I've mined this much, or I cut wood this much. Yeah, we'll see in the next few months how much it will rise up and how much I will cut and chop and mine in the coming months. And with that, thank you so much for watching me. I will do a new recap at the end of February, so if you want to see that, you'll have to wait until the end of February or beginning of March. Leave a like and subscribe. See you next time.